Have you ever wondered why somebody comes back into your life? Out of the blue, they're reaching out, they're probably messaging you, or they're probably trying to get back into contact with you. And this happens from time to time. Everybody's situation is different, whether or not somebody does reach out to you or not. I'm going to be sharing with you guys one of the biggest reasons why I believe somebody does reach out. Of course, this is going based off my own opinion and my own thoughts, so do keep that in mind. But I also ended up asking ChatGPT as to why somebody comes back into your life. I'm going to share with you guys what I ended up texting and then the responses on that as well. But enough being said, let's go and dive into today's video. So the first thing I want to talk about is what happened at work. So it's kind of the main reason why I'm creating this video. So here's the thing. So we were kind of conversating and just talking about, like, you know, our past experiences and all that. And the thing that I realized is, so a lot of people, they'll talk about people that they have dated, or people that they have had relationships, or people that they had some sort of friendship with. And one of my coworkers, he was mentioning that, you know, he was dating this chick or whatever, and then it didn't work out, and then he started dating this other chick, and, you know, that didn't work out. But then I guess both of them kind of like came back into his life. Like, it was like this happened like in a really short time frame, a short span. Essentially, he ended up choosing the different decision. But it's weird, like, people will keep tabs on other people and just to kind of like see how they progress throughout their life. Like, I don't know if you guys understand this, but people really emphasize looks. It's something that it's human nature. It's something that just happens from time to time. I talked about this on my YouTube channel. Being attractive, it actually increases your chances of getting better jobs, better salaries, tons of other things about being attractive. But here's the thing, people will keep tabs on you whether or not you become attractive or if you become less attractive. For better terms, for YouTube purposes, we're going to just keep it as that, less attractive. But people will keep tabs on you and they'll notice that, hey, are you improving your life or are you not? So going back to the thing with my coworkers, you can kind of see, like, my coworker, I could tell obviously that he was keeping tabs. He was kind of just paying attention how they progressed throughout their life. And I'm like, okay, why is it that you're doing this? And the thing is, people will pay attention to other people's lives, and instead they don't really focus on their own. But I believe part of the reason why people keep tabs is if things don't ever work out in their current situation, they have another opportunity. And if you guys understand what I'm trying to talk about, to make it into simple terms, is essentially, so like, let's say somebody's paying attention, or like, let's say somebody's reaching out to you, it's because they probably want something, and they probably saw that you made a change for the better, more than likely, if they're reaching out. And they've been keeping tabs on you, and they've been noticing, and they're like, okay, well, I want to be part of this person's life because maybe they have more money or they became more attractive. Whatever the situation is, you guys have to kind of look at your own life as to why somebody is probably reaching back out to you. You probably changed something about your current situation. You're no longer the same person that you once were. So ask yourself, where were you at that time when you knew that person? How did they view you? And, you know, just kind of look at your lifestyle, the things that you did, the hairstyles. Did you increase in looks? Did you become more financially set? Whatever the things is, like, did you end up making better moves? You have your own house, and then this person, you know, they found out about it. There's tons and tons of reasons as to why somebody can come back into your life, but put it into simple terms, it's because you have leveled up. And I'm going to share with you guys, pretty much this is what I asked the ChatGPT. Why do people come back into your life? People might come back into your life for various reasons: nostalgia, a desire for closure, newfound appreciation, or simply because circumstances have changed, allowing for reconnection. Can you go in depth on your points? That's what I asked it. Sure, here's a deeper look at each point. Nostalgia. Sometimes people re-enter our lives because they're reminded of positive memories or experiences shared with us in the past. Nostalgia can be a powerful force that draws people back together, especially if they're seeking comfort or familiarity. My bad, guys. But yeah, no, this is something that I'll notice, like, you know, it happens from time to time. You'll notice, like, you have certain memories with, like, friends or whatever, and you want to hang out with them. And I have had this based off my own personal experience. There's been friends that I had really good experiences with, and I've been wanting to hang out with them, and then, you know, they're like, yeah, sure, but then they get busy or whatever. I'm kind of to the point where I'm like, okay, it's whatever, you know, I'm just focusing on myself right now, and that's my top priority. But, you know, going based off those past experiences, that's one of the reasons. Desires for closure. So this one's pretty straight obvious, just going based off of that. If there were unresolved issues or unfinished business in the past, someone might return to address those matters and seek closure. This could involve apologizing, forgiving, or simply gaining clarity on past events. The third one is newfound appreciation. People change and grow over time, and sometimes they realize the value of relationships they once took for granted. They may come back into your life because they now appreciate you more and recognize the positive impact you had on them. So this one I haven't really noticed or paid attention to, just like going based off of, you know, things that I have observed. The next one, change circumstances. Life circumstances can change in unexpected ways, leading people to reassess their priorities and relationships. A change in job location, a personal situation might make it easier or more desirable for someone to reconnect with you. Overall, whether someone comes back into your life or not, it's essential to approach the situation with an open mind and evaluate whether the reconnection aligns with your current needs and boundaries. So that's from the AI. But to sum it up for you guys, so essentially, if somebody's trying to come back into your life, just kind of like look at it. Do they want closure? Do they have really good memories that you probably have had with them? Do they have a different perspective on it? The other one, which I think is probably the biggest reason, did you have some sort of gain in your life? And I'm really emphasizing that because you want to make sure you're careful with who you bring into your life, because at the end of the day, your time is very valuable. It's very precious. You do not want to waste it. So you want to make sure you prioritize it properly, and make sure you guys have your priorities set in place and bring in the right people into your life. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video topic, don't forget to smash that like button, and I'll go ahead and catch you guys on the next video.